Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where you get nothing but undiluted truth. And when they talk this truth, we know they see anybody face. Yes, Salinwamba for the governor of Anambra State. Among the many things in the Anambra State is frowning at, following his unguarded utterance during the Tinubu's visit, is the conferment of Chieftaincy title on Tinubu the Jagaban.
Yes, for the last one. 20 Abika, Simba Anambra. Dika Simba. 20 Dika Simba.
Dike Simba Anambra. Dike Simba Anambra. Dike Simba Anambra.
Hello. Dika Simba.
Whoa, Dike Simba Anambra. Whoa, Dike Simba Anambra. Jagabanu nke Nigeria nine. O Dike Simba Analudo go no. 20 Dike Simba.
Honestly speaking, this one did not go down well with Indian Anambra State and by extension Ndigbo in general. Just look at Tinubu's son being given chieftaincy by these shameless old men abusing our tradition. Can you imagine these warrant chiefs parading themselves as traditional rulers in Igboland, bringing shame on Igbo people and our cultural beliefs, norms, and values? Is unfortunate. Come to think of it, what is the essence of giving a man like Tinubu, conferring him with a prestigious title that is so reserved, if I must use that word? The only man that is entitled to it for now, as far as we are concerned, is Odumegwu Ojukwu, the man that stood and fought in defense of Ndigbo. At the time, Nigeria conspired to eliminate the entire Igbo land. Yes. And you look at all the titles in the world to give to Jagaban. You did not see. You only wanted to spit on the memory of Odumegwu Ojukwu by giving this man Tinubu Dike. What is he decaying about in Igbo land, or particularly in Anambra State, that will warrant him to be given such title? Now the question many people they ask, so I know say you not go feel here any other place. You not go feel know the mindset of the people, how they feel, what they say on the street, if you cannot hear it from this place, because you will not get this truth anywhere. But here we tell you the truth, and we know that you are going to see it. In as much as they will try everything possible to make sure you don't get information from this platform, I know you are directly connected to this platform. I mean the governor of Anambra State. You see our post, and that is why we cannot help than to tell you this truth, because that is the best way and the only way we can confer some of the minds, the feelings, and the opinions of Indian Anambra State and Ndigbo in general. And not get it twisted, because when we did everything humanly possible, as it were, during the election that brought you in as governor, we sold you to Ndigbo in general, not just in the Anambra State. And the entire Igbo land celebrated your victory. So anything you are doing will always reflect the opinion and aspiration of Ndigbo. That is the expectation of you. And I can tell you, you are living below their expectation. This chieftaincy title is the height of it in this recent visit of Tinubu to Anambra State. Okay, why don't you give him? Why don't you confer to Tinubu if it is a must that you must give him title? Why don't you confer to him? I mean, that is the only one that I will say he can be appreciated in Anambra State and Nigeria as a whole. Because before you know one thing, he has done another one. Honestly, joke apart, I know and understand that our governor, Shalimwambafo, Professor Charles Soludo, is a Zikist. And he abhors everything that got to do with Ojukwu because he doesn't have the Ojukwu's ideology totally off him. He's a Zikist, if you understand what I mean. Okay? And he expresses it in any way he can. You know the man ain't want joy. Soludo do not have any joy. You know, they look at anybody's face. And that is why, to some extent, I feel the man, they behave like me somehow. Because when they do his own thing, you know, they look at anybody's face. So, you know, saying what you think, oh, you could just do him. But you must understand that he's a leader. And he's in a position of trust conferred on him by many people. So it's not just about him. That's the difference. Okay? So being a Zikist, he had exemplified that in so many forms and shape. Okay? And Apoga, upon the back of whom he rode to become a governor, is built upon Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu. The man, the same man he is ridiculing by any means possible. I'm telling you honestly speaking. Soludo knows this deep inside his heart that what I'm telling him is true. He doesn't believe in any Ojukwu's ideology. That is fine. But for him, take a look at Apoga dress these days. No more the head of Ojukwu there. He has removed it entirely. I'm not saying that he shouldn't write his own name. He shouldn't build his own legacy. After all, Ojukwu is a man like him. But you rode on the back of the same man, the same legend, to become whom you are as a governor in Anambra State. Without Ojukwu, there is no Apoga. Today, Ojukwu's head is missing from Apoga insignia, clothes, or any display. When I get to the point now, and I don't want to go to the one of Peter Obi. Because if not for Peter Obi, there may not also be an Apoga today for you to run as a governor. Don't forget that until you became Apoga flag bearer, that was the only time you had a chance and a shot to become a governor in Anambra State. You tried in different political parties and you failed woefully. The same platform that gave you, the same people that gave you the platform to run and become a governor, you desecrate, you ridicule at any given opportunity. Why? That is what Anambra State is asking. Why? Do you believe that you don't have any rival in this election? Even if after the election of this, even if you win your second tenure, going forward, one day, in the Anambra State and in the Nigeria, not even Nigerians, Igbos generally in Nigeria will remind you of your record today, of your antecedent today. I'm just a lone voice, so trying to advise you. I'm not here to pacify you. I'm here to point the record straight, because psychophants around you will not tell you this truth. Trade with caution. Trade with caution. Chalimwambafo, trade with caution. I've only begged the Anambra State not to judge you with your by your mouth, because all come onoge leka. If onoge ne kwadro na akwụkwọ, enwela ajọ ọnụ na nke ikpeazụ a. So the Anambra State will not judge you by your words, but let them judge you by your works. I've been begging this thing for a long time. It's only for them to accept it or not. They don't drag me self because of it. Okay? So ki temo ya mouth. Imago ka takanyo. You understand? Who am I to advise a professor, by the way? Well, what is your own take on this? Drop it on the comment section. What do you feel about this chieftaincy title given to Tinubu by Chalewan Bafo? And even these traditional rulers that always give this title, those people are current warrant chiefs. Nothing more, nothing less. Go and read about them. You understand what I mean? I'm also Chieftain Peters, your advocate for good governance. Help me share this video if it reflects your opinion. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.